Boom. Yo, keep the faith, never lose hope. What's going on, faithfuls? And I'm messing myself up already. Have myself up already. There you go. What's going on, faithfuls? And we are live on all major platforms, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. And we're back with a whole film episode of the Red and Gold 24/7 podcast. Boy, I'm glad we're so back. So, I'm your boy Ryan, and of course, I got the faithful ones on my panel. We got Mike, Ron, Maverick, and Drew. What's going on, fellas? What's going on, brothers?
Busy week, huh, guys?
And I know Mike only has a few minutes, so do your talking, brother. Do what you got to do. Go ahead, bud.
A couple things here, Watson.
Do your thing, man.
It blows my mind that this man was just given the biggest contract in NFL history. I mean, I don't get it. I just don't get it. This guy's last season of football he played, he won 4 games, and he's being praised as the god of football. And now Browns go all in. The only reason they won this deal is because they decided to give him an guaranteed contract all in. I guarantee the Saints, Atlanta, anyone else that was in this discussion, they had some kind of provisions in there to protect themselves if he gets suspended for any amount of games. But the Browns said they'll waive that. That's why they won this. I don't know. How do you guys feel? What do you guys feel about Watson and getting this deal?
Waive that, did they?
Yeah, his contract is fully guaranteed.
Everything, every penny.
Everything. It's a fully guaranteed contract.
I guess I want to know, is he going to get suspended?
Yeah, but it's only
or
that
not?
one. It's only $1 million his first year. His base salary is $1 million for the first year, and that
First
comes
year,
out.
but then
If he
after
gets
that-
suspended, that comes out.
They were smart
Yeah, but
that
the
way.
money, whatever money is gonna come out that first year.
Yeah, I get that.
What do you
He's
mean?
still going to get another $248 million,
Hold on.
whatever it is.
So he's only getting paid $1 million the first year?
Well, that plus
Yeah,
huge ass signing bonus. His base salary the first year is only $1 million.
yeah. That base salary, that suspension money, whatever he's supposed to owe from that suspension is gonna come out that $1 million base salary. So he's covered all the way around the board.
He is. It was a very smart contract for him. His agent was a mastermind. His agent did good by him, but I don't know. I just don't agree with what's going on with it.
Hey,
NFL's ignoring the other issue. They're giving little statements about it, but it's all about how great he is and how he's going to take the Browns to the Super Bowl and he's going to save them and this and that. I don't know. It just leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
What's on,
Listen,
Nick? Nick the Kingsman, baby. Nick the Kingsman. Nick the Kingsman. Hope you're feeling better, buddy. Hope you're feeling better. The Browns went for Watson because they're scared that they'd get left behind in the AFC.
Oh, 100%.
Arms race kicked off in the West if they didn't. Sorry, guys.
100%. But I don't know.
Well, the Browns are the Browns. So what's going on with his case? Is he still facing? I mean, he's still getting.
He's
sued
still got.
civilly?
He's still got.
He's
He's
still got to
he's
go
still
through his
got the
case.
point.
This is
He's
why.
still got
Look, I'm gonna tell you. This is why I think Browns put in on so much money. The simple fact of the matter is he's gonna go through the case. If all goes wrong, like we already talked about, he may face suspension. He may face suspension for 5 to 6 games. He gets a suspension for 5 to 6 games. You got to have somebody who's going to go all in and say, but we're still going to believe in you to come back and still let you have your start and do everything you want to do. Therefore, the other teams was kind of iffy about it because they got to worry about losing them for them games. Browns, it was either him or Baker Mayfield. And when you think about it, I'm going to give you whatever you want. Like I told you before, like, yo, y'all paid more for what your city worth just to get this man there. He was the LeBron James for them. They put in everything they can. They put in everything they had to bring them there, be the star, think that, he's going to give him a championship. Listen, he know he's not getting a championship. He just got a paycheck. They try to surround him with key pieces. Now they're like, Landry may come back because of this. Landry's not coming back. I don't think he's coming back. I think that now he got Samari, he has David at the tight end, but it's not going to be enough. And they're like, okay, well maybe it's not this year, maybe it'll be this year, but we're going to put our chips in to bet that it's going to be one of these years, and this is what's going to happen.
So Nick's saying he still has 22 potential cases pending,
That's the civil cases. Yep.
and the Browns signed him to a base salary of $1 million, a $9 million signing bonus, and a $10 million cap hit, plus all his what other incentives he's got going on.
Hey, Drew, you're being called out.
I
What's up,
see.
Drew?
Daryl Turner said, "What up?"
What's up, Real? It's my neighbor, man. Don't
So
mind.
now that the Watson domino,
Welcome.
He's
now that
definitely
the
all
Watson
Atlanta.
now that the Watson domino has fallen, what is this going to mean for Jimmy? Does Jimmy become a Colt, or does the Colts go for Baker?
Listen, I'm telling you, I think with everything, it's the Colts or the Seahawks for Baker. When that falls through, you'll figure out where Jimmy's going. Jimmy wants that, I told you, that diva status. So he's still going to wait till to be the last to say, hey, I'm the last to go. Look at me. I'm going to get my pick, do his little thing. That's all he really wants.
So
That's what he
my worry is because right now it kind of looks like the Colts is the only option for him. If you look at the teams that are still out there, the Colts is it or it's nothing. If the Colts decide to go for Mayfield, which I think is the definition of insanity, they've come out and said that they want a quarterback that's a raw locker room leader that's going to go out there and lead these guys. Baker Mayfield is going to be Carson Wentz 2.0 for them again. They're just repeating it over and over. It's a definition of insanity. Doing
That's
the same
what
thing
I-
over
yeah.
and over.
Yeah, the Saints are Winston.
Yeah,
What's
Saints
that,
are
man?
going to go Winston because they've already got dead cap money with him, so they might as well just keep him. So where the Seahawks aren't going to take Jimmy. So Colts is pretty much the only quarterback dependent team right now, or Carolina.
Carolina, I don't
What's
see it
all
because
Amari
they haven't
Cooper's
been the name
contract?
in the picture. What was
What's
that,
that?
man?
No, they
What was that?
got knocked out. What's Amari Cooper's contract?
I have no idea.
Too dang long for
I
too
don't,
much money.
I don't know. He got punished, so let's take a look. What
Ron the
his
stat
punishment
man.
is.
Ron the stat man.
Yes, sir. So
No, because he just got traded, so therefore they got to take on the rest of his contract, right?
yeah,
Yep.
it's $20 million this year. That's steep. He landed
Maybe
on
they
a
just-
steep. But hold up, can we rewind real quick though? Because
I was just about to get there, Ron.
Hold on,
Wait a
okay.
minute, that's
Hold
a lot
on.
of money.
Yeah, hold up. Let's rewind the tape real quick. Are we assuming Matt Ryan's staying with Atlanta?
Yes,
I think he will.
they gave him the
Mhm.
option to go, right? But
So
I think if you're smart,
Matt Ryan's the kind of guy who I dare he's got the relationship with Atlanta where they were completely transparent and honest. They're like, hey, we might go for him. If we do, we get him, then we're going to work with you and get you somewhere else. It wasn't like how the Browns treated Mayfield and said, we're going for this guy. We want an adult. You're trash. And then they tried
Hey.
to rewind it and say, we're going to go.
yeah,
for
they
you.
did. They didn't think they was going to
No,
get Watson.
hold
They
up,
was
hold
like,
up, hold up.
hey,
Time out.
Baker,
Time out.
Baker.
They
It's
did
a
the
different
exact same
situation in
thing.
Atlanta.
Yo.
I think Atlanta. I think he might look at some options, but I think most likely he's going to stay there.
Yo,
I
they-
don't listen. This is what I think. If he does go for a trade, it's going to be mid-season. It's not going to be in the beginning. It's not going to be nothing now. I think
No,
if Matt Ryan goes and they say, "Hey, let's trade him," it'll be in the middle of the season. It's nothing. It's nothing going to be right now.
Okay, look. They went all out for the dude. They rolled out the red carpet for Watson. How Ryan handles it and how Baker Mayfield handled it are two different things. Okay? That still doesn't mean that Matt Ryan may look and Indianapolis, may be a player for Matt Ryan as well.
Okay, so if that falls into it, what do you think happens to Jimmy? If Matt
So-
Ryan goes to Indy,
My thing is,
Yeah.
are you guys really putting Baker Mayfield a domino ahead of Jimmy?
I'm
Is that-
not.
No?
My opinion, he's not. I think he's the bottom of the totem pole.
Baker is?
He gets hurt. I don't think he's got the play set. He doesn't have the leadership. He's a crybaby. he blames others, and he expects them
He's
to have
younger.
thick skin. He is younger, but
He's younger. That's
Because everything
what
I'm
got-
reading
that's-
says it's Baker is going to get his pick first, and then it's Jimmy.
I think that's bullshit.
because Baker's younger.
I would put, but look at his attitude. I mean, that's got to mean something. These teams complain when they get stuck with a guy that's got that attitude and brings the team down, but then they want to go for him and then complain.
Exactly. I was
About
about to say, look, in the same sense you just said, it got to mean something, but you're right. There's teams who will still take that type of player. So, they say we want leadership. They say we want, come on, right now, prime example, Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray just kind of went in on his whole team this year. Let's not forget that. Turn around with a quick, sad apology, and now everybody's all back in for him. Kyler's ready to get back to work. And
Wait, he apologized?
Huh?
He apologized.
No, he just put on the Cardinals picture back on his Instagram.
That was his apology. I said the sad
Oh, my
apology.
That's how
not
you
the sad
apologize
apology.
nowadays. You know
Hey,
that.
put the pictures back up. That means I'm sorry. Hey guys, I'm gonna put my pictures back up after I took them off, and I'm gonna type in there Cardinals quarterback. Here we go, right under the. I'm sorry.
Yeah. To Mav's
I
point,
just a piece of me truly believes that there's no way the Colts are going to go for him. No way.
dude.
Because
To
it's
Mav's
Carson
point,
Wentz. It's Carson Wentz
Hey,
all over again. They're not
Time
gonna
is
do it.
ticking. Watch tomorrow.
to Mav's point, though, he's cheaper than Jimmy, and he's younger.
And he makes great commercials.
Yeah, he's a hell of an actor, and he dances better too.
He makes funny
I mean,
commercials.
You can actually.
So Cole, if
I don't know.
Colts
You
don't
can
get
actually
Jimmy, do you think he
build a
goes anywhere?
team with Baker Mayfield.
Come again, say what?
You can build
Matt.
a team with Baker Mayfield.
Is that what he
Sorry.
said?
Mm-hmm.
Cole, the Browns
Yeah.
did, and they could. He still
You
didn't
can
get
build.
it done.
You can't put a whole team together. You can't build a team with Jimmy. Jimmy got to come in and take over an already built team versus Baker. With his age, you can actually build a team for the future.
The Colts don't need to build though. Colts have that team. Jimmy can go in there and get it done with that team. He can't. Maybe not Super Bowl, but that team can get to the playoffs with Jimmy.
So
You want
was
to build
Baker
a
playing
team around
hurt?
if you want to build a team around Baker, you should go to Seattle because they're in
But
rebuild
who's
mode.
to say that the Colts? Who's to say that the Colts aren't looking at Baker in that way? Like, can he come in and do that for the next couple of years with this team?
Hey, that's fine. If they want to see it that way, then don't come out here and bitch about wanting a locker room leader because you're not getting out of Baker. You're getting the same crap you got with Wentz. Probably even worse.
That's where I'm stuck too. Because
You're gonna get a guy that's gonna go out there and he's gonna blame everybody by himself. He's gonna go out there and blame his receivers. He's gonna blame his blockers. He's gonna blame everybody by himself because whatever reason, he's got a God complex. He thinks he's the best football player out there.
My point that Nick. Browns are going to be brown. That's all I have to say about that.
Browns are gonna
Yeah.
brown.
Hey, your neighbor said something, Drew.
The neighbor said keep it down.
Read it out, Drew. You
Right
can read
there.
that out. Drew,
Hey.
you can read that out if you want.
It got a guilty verdict means contract is void. That's why they pay him that much money.
The Browns
I mean-
just paid all 22 of his civil suit, bro. That's it. That's it.
Exactly.
Browns-
I was just about to say that. That means they just paid his
that's all
court
they
case.
did. The Browns just funded the payouts. That's
That's
all they
what
They
did.
just paid his court case. Hey, come to think about it, that money might have just paid them 22 women off too.
Listen, hold
Yeah,
Hey,
'cause
it's
those are the women
all
that
not
don't want to
guilty.
settle.
Right now. Who
They
needed
just-
this car?
not
Who
only
needed
that,
this
they
house?
just
Let's
paid.
get some money.
They just all 22 cases plus whatever other ones came out after he got that big money. And on top of that, they just paid off his probably 4 to 8 game suspension for the season. Next year, with
All that money.
Jakeem Grant already on the team for 3 years, then you got to worry about Amari Cooper re-signing him next year too. So the Browns are making some fucking sneaky ass moves here. They really are.
Okay, hold on. So if he paying out people, listen, I was in one of the massage parlors, right? And he thought I was one of the women, accidentally grabbed my leg, and I need a payout. I need my payout. If we just paying out people, I need my payout.
Nick says Baker
Oh, God, that's
Baker
just
makes
what it
better
is.
memes right now, though.
Honestly, right now it's being Aaron Rodgers. Them memes are hilarious.
Which we
That man
probably
is-
should
Them
get to
Bill
next
Cosby.
because
Hey, which one
Did
of
the
y'all
Packs-
did that
did
Bill
the-
Cosby in the Cleveland Brown jersey? Who did that crap?
Hey, I put it up there, but I seen it and I was dying. I was like, "Yo, they got the Browns with the."
All right. Speaking of
Yeah,
Rodgers,
yeah.
did the Packers play Rodgers?
oh yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
I think they did.
They did
I
that
think he
man
got,
so
I think
dirty.
he got played like a fiddle.
Yep.
Okay,
No
this is my thing. I think they played him, but at the same time, I think he played Devontae for that. He knew about what was going on with the contract, but he thought in his mind that when the Packers was telling him, "Oh man, we'll give him the franchise tag, everything will be good," he thought it was going to work. You knew you was taking his money, but at the same time, you thought Packers and him had an agreement that he was going to take this franchise tag of a smaller cut. Wrong, and they didn't tell you that. They
Well,
messed
they
that
came-
man up.
It was coming out that Packers actually offered more money than the Raiders, but he wanted to go to the Raiders. He chose Carr over Rodgers.
That's his homeboy.
Yep, that's his guy.
I mean, they said that last year when he was talking about, "Oh, I don't know if I want to return." That was his target then. He said it then, like, I wouldn't mind playing with Carr again.
So did Adams play Rodgers?
Sneaky.
I guess we'll find out who gets further into the playoffs.
And what does this mean for Rodgers? Because
I'm gonna tell you who's gonna get further to the playoffs. It's gonna be the Raiders, because Rodgers has who to throw it to. Let's look at the targets.
himself.
Yeah, but look who's throwing Adams.
Carr,
Trust Carr?
yeah, you don't like Carr? I like Carr.
He's
Carr
all
is
right.
decent. Carr is decent.
He's
Put it this way.
middle.
Put it this way.
He's middle of the road.
MVS gonna become the new Devontae in Green Bay.
You
He about to
think?
leave. He ain't even resign. How he
He
gonna
about to
become?
resign. He about to resign, bro.
No, we not.
You ain't got you ain't. So who's gonna be there?
Who gonna sign him?
Randall Cobb. That's it.
Yo,
Listen, MVS, they still trying to talk about he gonna sign with us.
Yeah.
yo, we can't forget that the Raiders are in the AFC West and the Packers are in the AFC and NFC North. So they got an easier road.
Okay, the Raiders play who? Who's in the Raiders conference again?
Chiefs,
It's the
Well, look at their
and
division
Chargers.
alone. Their division is
It's who?
Chiefs, Broncos, and Chargers, and they
Never
play
mind.
the NFC West, which is us.
Hold on. Yep. And they play us this year. They play the NFC West this year too.
Oh, okay. So let me think about it. Raiders ain't gonna make it. It's gonna be a tough road that they're gonna have to get through. You said Chiefs, Chargers. Chargers just amped up on their defense. Chiefs just amped up on their offense. Think about it. They got Miko Hardman, Juju, and they got Tyreek. That's gonna be a hard thing to beat. And then the last thing you said was who else?
Ooh, there
That's-
you go.
The
You
Broncos
said the Chargers,
The
Chiefs, and who?
Chargers. And who?
and the
Raiders.
Broncos.
The Raiders,
Okay.
Broncos, Chargers, and Chiefs.
Okay, I think they'll 1-1 with the Broncos. That won't be a sweep. They're 1-1 with the Broncos.
And then they play the entire NFC West. On top
Oh,
of that,
dang.
Okay, so
Oh,
they play
dang.
last
AFC,
show,
the AFC
Go ahead, man.
West twice a year, and then followed by the NFC West.
so last show
The
we all
12,
said,
look at that's 12 of their games right there.
yeah. So, but last show we all agreed that everybody in the AFC West was going to make the playoffs. It's just a matter of who's going to go further.
Hold on. He said,
I don't think all four can make it.
Yeah, 7 teams. We put the division leaders and then the entire AFC West in there.
No, that ain't gonna happen.
Remember, we did that scenario the other night.
Yeah, we went
I
down.
ran that the other
We
night,
did
remember?
one by one. Where we?
Now that I'm thinking
Uh-huh.
about it, I don't think all
Should
four
we
make
do it
one.
again?
There's gonna be an odd man out. It's gonna be like the NFC West last year. 3 of us will make it. There's no way.
The Cardinals don't make it.
Oh yeah, no Cardinal in our division. It's gonna be Cardinals and Seattle aren't gonna make it. We're only gonna have 2 this year.
So
Well,
I
the
think
thing
we
about
said
the thing about Seattle, as long as Pete Carroll's still there, they still sneak their way into the playoffs. It's the
Not with Drew
Cardinals.
Lock. Not with Drew Lock.
Who's to say they're gonna keep him? Who's to say Drew Luck is gonna be there?
Well, we'll see.
Oh yeah, we like
No.
Drew Luck. Bro. You can say whatever you want to say. I still don't trust you until that time gets there.
Well, not with Mayfield either. Those are the only 2 options I see for them right now.
so revisiting the AFC again though. All right, so we said everybody in the AFC West was going to make the playoffs, but
one of those teams will not make it. I'm
but
taking
that was
back.
before Deshaun went to the Browns. Look at what the Ravens are doing, and then we still got the Bengals. I don't think Pittsburgh's going to make it, and then you got the Bills. So
Okay, listen, with Deshaun Watson, you can't count this year because you got to take his suspension into consideration if it becomes an effect. And then you got to take Amari Cooper's remaining contract. Will he re-sign the year after that? Then you got to look at who else they're going to sign to give Watson his weapon. So really, with Watson right now in the Browns, I'm looking for them to really start taking off next season, not this upcoming season.
that's a big
Brown-
contract.
all
to
that
not make
is
the
said and done.
playoffs.
Bro, if he gets a suspension, there's no way they make the playoffs.
Well,
Why, who's
that's
their
what I'm saying.
backup? Let me ask, who's their backup first? Does
If you
anybody know?
if you can't name it right now, he's not good enough to win games and Watson's sitting on the bench.
Let's look it up.
No, back up. Yes.
He already got released.
Yeah, it got released already, Nick.
He got
Yeah,
released.
it's already been released.
Now would you take him back? Would you take him
Case
back?
Keenum.
Case Keenum?
Case Keenum is on the.
Oh, they're not going nowhere. Nah, Mike's right. Absolutely right. They're not going.
I think Matt made that point though.
All right, Mav, Mike. Look, Eminem over there. They're both right.
I mean, their
There you go,
division
Mike.
is their division's tough too. I mean, they got the Bengals and they got the Ravens.
Okay. The Bengals. All right. The Bengals.
So
Listen,
if you take the AFC West and 3 of those teams make it, that means you're only going to get the division leader in the other divisions in that conference.
Yeah, and then if you look at the AFC South, there's the Titans, and then depending on who the Colts get, they may be players too.
the Colts with Baker Mayfield or the Colts with Jimmy?
Ooh.
I think the Colts with Jimmy get further than the Colts with Baker Mayfield.
All right.
And the Patriots and the Bills in the East. So man, they're stacked, bro.
I mean,
It's gonna-
is it fair to say that Ryan Tannehill owns the division right now, just for the
Yeah.
time being?
For the time being, yeah.
For now, yeah.
I mean, he's the only one in that division right now. I mean, honestly, and we don't know what they're going to do at draft yet. I mean, we're still forgetting that too. Okay, so now Houston.
Houston and Atlanta jump in.
I don't think Houston's jumping in. I think they're going to run with Mills.
So
They go
They
run with
do
who?
like him. David Mills. They like
Davis
him.
Mills. Yeah. Houston's not going to be looking for a quarterback.
Nah. Hey, so would y'all let Atlanta take up Jimmy? You think
I'll
so?
let anyone take Jimmy. I don't care.
you think Jimmy's gonna go there?
He could.
He's picky.
It's a possibility. And with that possibility, please don't send Matt Ryan in that trade.
You can also knock New Orleans off that because they're just going to run with Winston because they're already binded to him by dead money, so they're not going to just throw that away.
I mean,
You
like
can
hell,
throw
Seattle
Seattle.
rejected
You can throw
Kaepernick.
you can throw Seattle off that list. They're not.
Yeah,
We're not
they-
going to give them to Seattle.
No, they're
Yeah.
not.
Carolina.
Mommy, on the trolley, have it for you?
I'm telling. So it comes down
In
to
all
Carolina
honesty,
or New Orleans.
I was waiting for that.
I can only
It's
narrow
not-
it down to Carolina.
I'm gonna win this race, fellas.
It's not New Orleans. New Orleans gonna re-sign Jameis. They already said it.
Listen, I seen that, but I don't think it's true yet. I don't until it happens.
They've already said it. He's cheaper, bro.
Nah, they need an insurance. They need insurance on that dude.
It's going to be Carolina or Indy, or we release them.
I know Mike wants to. You don't want to release him.
I want to get something for his ass.
I know.
I don't even think.
I told you, man, I'm gonna be so mad if they release him. I understand, like I want to get him going at the same time, but man, holding on this long, I need something. I need something back.
I don't even care anymore. Just let that man
Give me
go.
something.
Ron's like, I don't care no more.
I don't,
something,
bro. Like I don't need. Just move on
Hey,
already.
listen, right now, I don't even care if he's still on the team till June 1st. Just don't let his ass get no kind of chance to think he's gonna come stay here and compete and start again. I just don't want that. But I mean, if y'all holler,
Hey, y'all gonna be mad. Y'all wake up to that breaking news, and John be like, "Man, we're just gonna hold on to Jimmy for a little bit."
guys. I'm still thinking
because
about it
he
too.
said it, bro. He said it already. That's the crazy thing about it. He plainly said there's a scenario drawn up to where we could save enough cap to keep Jimmy on the team for another year. When I heard that,
man, stop cussing right now, man.
Don't worry, it's 7 minutes. He's all good.
It's 7 minutes. All right, man, over here cussing all around, throwing out words and stuff that people don't understand. Talking about Jimmy staying. That don't go. That's not a complete sentence.
Sorry. I gotta check my intellectuality. I'm sorry.
You learn. I know you learned that in school. That's not a complete sentence.
I'm still
really not.
I'm still sticking with my thing though. No matter what, if we do trade him or let him go, I hope we get a 7th. I'll be happy
Is
with that.
Carolina even an option? I heard somewhere they're not an option because they don't really have the draft capital to make a play for him.
They're not. I'm trying to tell you, they're pulling out.
Why not? They got. I know they're not gonna give him a first round.
I don't even think they have a second or a third to give. That's the problem.
Who they give it up to?
They had all the bad plays they've made to get all the bad quarterbacks the past few years.
That Sam Darnold track. So let's see. Let's look at their draft picks.
So, fellas and gentlemen, I guess we're down to the Colts and Panthers.
The coach.
You're just down to the Colts.
I was about to say that too. If it's down to that too, it's down to the Colts.
Got you.
The coach and the GM, they need to figure something out to try and save their jobs. Because if they roll Darnold this year, they're going to lose their jobs by midseason.
Yo, so Carolina has a 4th round. So they got obviously their first round. They pick 6. Then they pick 137. That trade they got from the Rams. 4th round. So, hey, 4th round for Jimmy. Who says yes? Then they got a 5th round, 2 5th rounds, a 6th round, and a 7th round. And they got Darnold at quarterback.
Bro,
Yeah.
Listen to what you just said, bro. If they trade CMC, they may have a second. They could send all the way. But Nick, I don't want CMC. The injury.
He's saying if they trade
may
him
have a
somewhere
second.
else for a second, and then they give us the second for Jimmy.
So a 3-way trade. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Mav, what do you think's feasible for Jimmy right now?
I'll take a 4th.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not worried. I'll take a 4th.
Carolina is dumb enough, and Carolina is desperate enough to give us a second.
But that's the thing, though. They could have moved already. I don't think no team is desperate right now at this moment. The season has to really get going in order for teams to start feeling desperate at quarterback.
I think Carolina is desperate enough because that coach and that GM are filling the hot seat. They need a quarterback to get them at least a winning season.
But what if they make a big splash in the draft? What if someone?
I don't think there's a big enough draft they can make or a big enough splash they can make in the draft. Not quarterback wise.
Pulling out. Okay.
Mike, I just want to real quick. Mike's quarter after, so but you want to do this up to you.
I'll keep going.
I want to make you Mike's wife mad, man. That's the worst thing I want to do. Make your wife mad at me. So
nah. Okay. I don't know, man. I mean, they could make a big splash like pulling the trigger on going after Malik Willis or even Kenny Pickett and just sitting. The point is, like, you got your hand on one of these young new QBs, even though the class is not that big.
Actually, can they? Because they're too far down the draft to even go for those guys.
They're picking 6. So they can go
Carolina
for Malik Willis.
They can make moves.
Okay.
They can make moves.
So they can go for Malik Willis.
Think about it. You give up McCaffrey in your 6th round to move up to get Malik Willis. I think anybody will jump on that.
I don't think they need to do anything. They pick 6. They can just get Malik Willis at number 6.
What? Is that how far he's fallen?
Yeah, I don't think he's going in the top 5. Even I think 6 right now. He's considered to be a reach. I think two teams are interested in Malik Willis. I think it's Seattle and I think it's Carolina.
And then by next week,
Me, I got Niners in our Super Bowl next year. I got much faith in them. No matter
No,
what.
he's asking who got y'all to the Super Bowl in reference to Jimmy.
My bad.
defense.
I read that wrong. Sorry, Drew. I read that wrong. Sorry.
The defense.
My bad.
Don't you see it? Say he got her. There wasn't no
Why y'all
defense.
even answering that question, dude?
Because he's watching.
He
Hey,
can
Daryl,
watch all day
answer-
long.
Daryl.
I'm gonna ignore it.
Oh, answer this question. Are you a Jimmy stan?
That's why I'm going to ignore it. But you know what? I don't think he's a Jimmy's fan. I don't think he's a Jimmy's fan. I think he just want to mess with Drew over here.
He is. He
That's
messing with
really
me.
what it is.
Listen, he messing with my emotions on the inside. He know what I'm going to say.
Bro, ignore his ass, bro.
He should say, who cost us the Super Bowl?
Yo.
Yeah, there you go. Who cost us this dang on Super Bowl?
You know what? I want to be real for a second, man. If we look at Albert Einstein, right, with the 9 tables or whatever, he got every question, every problem right. When he got to 9 and 10, he put down 91. Nobody said anything about all the answers that he got right, but they went straight to that question he got wrong. Started calling him a dummy, all this and everything. Now, to make long story short, he pretty much put in a statement saying no matter how smart or how much of a genius you are, people will always criticize your wrong. But in Jimmy's case, you can't say nothing wrong about the man. Because he's never wrong. He's Mr. Jimmy G. He is the winner. He gets you wins. That's the only argument anybody has to say about Jimmy G when you come into telling, okay, Jimmy does this, Jimmy does that, but does he win? Does he win? That's why I'm ignoring the hell out of his damn question, because that's what I finna get smacked with. He's a winner, isn't he? Don't he win? No, bro, I don't care about his wins. Please, let's talk about his flaws. Let's acknowledge what he does wrong for a minute.
First of all, hold on, Mav, on that. You said you don't care about his wins. Are they technically his wins? When we win, is it because they're saying, oh, he made this just dramatic play, or he did this heck of a game and threw over 200 something yards and 3 times? No, he ain't the one saying we got the win. Let's go back. I'll put it right here. Prime example. We played the playoffs. Who won the Packers game? Special teams. Got a block, got a touchdown. Go back before the Dallas game. How many touchdowns did he have? All right, now let's go back again before the Rams game. Can we? I mean, we can keep going backwards and backwards. Guess what? He's not going to be the hero. He's not the hero of this game.
That's the crazy thing about it is, though, no matter how much argument we have on that, no matter how much ammunition that we have on the wrongs that he does, that's the thing that we need him to work on. Oh, he wins. He gets W. I don't care about these W's. I want this man to work on the damn things that he does wrong to get better. He's not going to elevate. Like, come on. That's all I'm talking about.
Send him off. Send him off and let me see the wins. Send him off to the coach. Let me see the wins.
You see what I'm saying?
Send him off to
That's
another
what I
team.
want to see,
Let me see the wins.
That's what I want to see.
Then
Like,
we'll see here. If he goes to another team and all of a sudden he just becomes this super quarterback, yeah, I'll give him credit. Oh, maybe we messed up. Maybe we just had the wrong system for him, whatever. But until that is proven, until that is shown, he didn't get the wins. Now, us as a team got to win.
Here's a scenario with Jimmy. Even though I can't stand him or whatever, but if he did go to another team, well, which he is, and he started balling out, bro, then my real question is Kyle Shanahan really a freaking guru? Is he really that great of a coach?
Now we talking. No,
you know what I'm saying? That's the question for real, bro. Like, you holding players back, dude. Like, for real. You only let certain players go off if that's the case.
Ryan, put that question back up with Nick.
Hold on. I will guarantee you right now.
Which one are you talking about?
Team and become some Pro Bowl quarterback. Shanahan was not holding Jimmy back. Jimmy was holding back Shanahan.
That one? That's one.
There, he said.
It could be that too.
Nah. So Jimmy's just got to be in a perfect situation at all times. The moon, the stars, the sun, everything has to align.
Oh, don't forget his injuries.
Mm-hmm.
His injuries.
That is his biggest thing, is that he cannot stay healthy. But he has been in so many games. Jimmy has been the arsonist and the firefighter at the same time. He has dug us into a hole, and then he comes back and he gets us out of that hole.
And that's what makes him the hero, right?
Everyone always looks at when he has these awesome drives. When the game's on the line, he just seems to be able to play like a stud, and people remember that. But they'll forget that he's the one that got us into the hole that he had to dig out of.
Exactly.
But you know why? I'm gonna tell you why. When we had the games, Jimmy came in. Jimmy was winning. We had the season where we went halfway undefeated. We had last year we started off pretty good. Jimmy gets hurt, and all of a sudden our record kind of goes down. When Jimmy came back, we started getting wins again. Makes him look like the hero. But at the same time, look at the other quarterbacks.
When it comes to quarterbacking, that IQ, that NFL IQ they look for really, really means something then, bro. It's not like just any player can squeak by. But think about it. He didn't know the playbook when he first came in, so he was just playing sandlot football. Go out there and just toss it. Look around, see who's open, and knock it off. Second year, he was learning that thing. So his playbook was still limited for this whole second year when you think about it. All those injuries and everything. Jimmy's IQ, I believe it was Jimmy's IQ. It was hard for him to grasp the whole damn playbook because he really, really became a one-read quarterback. Like, he looked for that one player that the player's supposed to go to. And that's why you felt like most of these players was in the doghouse for most of the season. In my take, anyways. If that makes any sense.
Bro, everybody's going not gonna win with their backup. That's duh. 90% of the teams are gonna lose with their backup in there. He's a backup for a reason. Of course, we're gonna lose. But to your point, defense did not cost us the Super Bowl, Nick. I'm sorry. Kyle Shanahan and Jimmy Garoppolo cost us the Super Bowl. Period.
So true, man.
Now I want to know how. I really want to know how. What Nick means by that. Like,
I'm here, Ryan.
Nick, what plays did you feel like the defense started costing us a Super Bowl? Now I want to know why you really feel like that about them. But
I can tell you why he felt like that.
When he said Kenny Pickett. Go ahead.
He said Kenny Pickett makes something about water.
What was that next question? What was that next comment from Nick?
Oh, sorry, I got you. Let me see.
Offense was on the field conceding points.
They weren't scoring either. If you give Patrick Mahomes more opportunities, he's gonna score. That's just the way it works.
If Jimmy would have hit the wide open Sanders, that game was over.
Right.
Listen, like I said, they want to see why they chose the defense. I'm not gonna lie. When we was there, we was up, and it looked pretty good for us. It was solid, but at the same time, I mean, we had a point where we got a little tired, They came back. They started scoring. It looked pretty easy the way they were scoring, but it was also offense because we was running a fire offense in the first half. I mean, you can say it was anything. You can't just blame it on the defense. If anything, I say that still the defense was keeping us up.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
sorry,
you
I was
can't
just
have the
reading
defense
that
on the
comment.
team that long.
Yeah, I was just reading that comment from Nick talking about Pickett isn't a splash. I've made bigger waves skimming stones in a puddle.
Wait a minute, what?
Go to the comments and you'll see it.
I
Right
see
there.
it. I see it. Oh my god.
Oh man, Nick, you're gonna have to come with that over the weekend, man. I want to hear that.
If you look at the quarterback options that Carolina has right now to go and get, Jimmy, I feel Jimmy is the only one that's going to save those guys' job this season.
At Carolina?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he
If those
didn't
guys
though.
don't, if those guys don't find a quick fix in their quarterback position, the GM and the coach are fired.
But a lot of
And
people
right,
think a lot of
right
these teams
now,
are thinking the draft
Jimmy-
is gonna work.
the draft's not going to work for them. They're not going to go and get this rookie quarterback that needs probably a year to develop to get them to the playoffs.
Who you know what? One of y'all said it on the last show, and y'all made a prime example. You said when the 49ers traded up, they looked at the quarterback situation for this year and knew it was going to be nothing. When you said that, and now you're looking at all these people trying to wait for the draft, and you really think about it, you're right. The quarterback situation is really low. It's
If
okay.
Trey Lance would have
First of
waited
all,
one, if Trey
it's
Lance would have
okay.
waited one more year, he would have been the number one pick
Yeah.
in this year's draft.
And the Niners knew
100%.
that. They were a year ahead. So for
Exactly.
people to
So-
argue that he's not ready doesn't make sense because they only went out and got the first pick overall this year, who
Okay.
eventually would have started this year had he been drafted this year day one.
Exactly. All right, so Ryan, let's do it. I'm gonna do this. You said they don't argue that he's not ready. So he waited another year, like they won, and he wasn't ready for the NFL. Every quarterback that they saying that's a top prospect right now put up against Trey Lance is Pickett better than Trey Lance.
Yes.
No,
No.
And Trey Lance is better. No, he's
No.
better than every
Okay.
quarterback that's on that board.
Is Malik Willis better than Trey Lance?
no.
So what makes them not
Trey
ready?
Lance would have been the number one consensus pick. Period.
Exactly.
By
Okay.
far.
And then when you
Once again, but they're saying he's not ready for the NFL, but they're hyping up these guys out this
Well,
draft. So once again, Matt Carroll, is he
It's
better
okay,
than Trey
though.
Lance? No. So not ready.
Those guys
Because
are
it-
getting
it-
hyped up because of the vision they played in. That's it.
But they're not.
Just
They're
the
not.
division they play in, they get hyped.
They're also not. They're people aren't putting them in like the top 10 either though, because usually if they're that good, you know as well as I know they're going 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If they're that good, they're not.
Yeah, but they got these guys on the top. Like if you look at anybody's mock drafts and you look at this, they're looking at them to go earlier than what for me, I feel is a little early for them. Like I can go and I've seen 3 different ones, and I'm looking at how they got these quarterbacks set up. And to me, I'm like, no, I wouldn't. I mean,
Check this out, right? Check this out for a second. Let me play this scenario for you. Now, we were number 12. We was in the 12th spot last year before we made that move, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look where we finished this year. What's that? 27th, 29th or something like that?
It was 29. Yeah, I think it was
29th, yeah.
We would have had to pay a bigger price just to move to that 3rd spot. So from where we came from and what we gave up, if you're comparing it to this year of Trey Lance would have been the number 1 consensus pick, hands down, then we had a steal. That wasn't nothing. That's cheap.
Oh, yeah.
That
No.
we paid. Very cheap.
And that's a
Because the
very
way
good
the
point.
season ended. Yeah.
And then if you look to what we were anticipating to do this year, our number 1 pick is going to be another high end or low pick.
Yeah.
This deal is going to look 5 years from now. People are going to look back at this deal and be like, they were geniuses. We didn't give up all that much to get him.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
a genius move. If we're looking at it like that, based on Trey Lance was just grabbed a year earlier, for this year, then hands down, that was, I believe that has to been the super best move ever in NFL draft history. If you feel that way, because at 29, we would. How much more do you think we would have had to gave up? What we gave up like two threes or something, like 2 twos,
2 1s, and then a third.
2 1s and a third.
Yeah, because you go into the season assuming you're gonna go deep into the playoffs with the current roster that you have.
Yeah.
So I know you guys believe that Trey Lance was Kyle's guy since day one. I've had my doubts. I know we disagreed on that, but if you make that argument, then yeah, it makes sense. If they were a year ahead and they said, look, we're at 12 right now, we might not have a better opportunity next year because we expect to go further, into the playoffs. We might be towards the end of the draft. Then yeah, that move makes perfect sense to go up and get it now this year, because essentially what we're doing is we're going out and we're getting the number 1 consensus pick next year, a year early. And I mean, you can't hate on that, I mean, you guys know I like to bitch and complain a lot, but I gotta give credit, because if that's the case, these dudes are they're ahead of the pack.
You also go back to the talking point of all these people saying Trey's not ready. It's just a talking point. They need something to talk about. Negativity equals clicks. So let's just start talking shit. People are gonna click on our article. That's all this is. Same stuff was said about Patrick Mahomes when his situation was the same thing behind Alex Smith. All the little sports articles are all, he's not ready. Alex Smith should continue to start. And look what happened.
I always tell people, man, that's like one of the craziest comparisons to use. Trey Lance situation is a unique situation within itself. Alex Smith got hurt. That's the reason why you seen Mahomes earlier than he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Had Alex Smith not been hurt, he would have been there one more year. Go ahead.
So you saying, to you, do you think Mahomes wasn't better than Smith? Is that what you're saying?
No, to me, Andy Reid's plan got put into motion earlier than it's supposed to, than he wanted it to.
Okay.
Because nobody was pushing for Mahomes to play like we were pushing for Trey Lance to play. Alex was a baby. We couldn't compare him to Jimmy. Period. He a freaking headache. Alex Smith couldn't stay freaking healthy.
Jimmy G can't stay healthy.
You see what I mean? So it's kind of like we can. But the thing with Jimmy G is though, the thing with Jimmy G was even healthy, he makes mistakes, rookie mistakes. Alex Smith was actually okay. He's healthy. We know what we got. It's just when he's hurt, we like, well, damn, dude, like we can't afford to keep you on the team no more. You're nothing wrong with you. Jimmy still make those mistakes. That's the thing that gives us the headaches about him. But when you sit there and look at him over in Kansas City, I mean, Andy Reid plans just got put in more weight than it's supposed to. That's all.
And being honest, ours should have been put in way before it's supposed to. And I'm telling you, like, I feel like the prime time that should have been done was when he actually came in to play against the Texans. I think that should have been the switch. It was too late at that point, but I still think that should have been the switch. Because to me, I don't listen, everybody had their comments on it. I felt like he proved himself. First of all, look at the big passes he made in the game. He had the one to Kittle. He had the one to Debo. Now, tell me any of the passes of Jimmy this year that looked that good, that great. Let's go back to preseason. The one he threw to Trent Sherfield. Show me a pass of Jimmy that looked like that pass to Trent Sherfield. Show me a pass.
The other thing about Trey, too, is that people want to say, well, he played at, NDSU. There's no, they didn't play against anybody. But now we're clearly seeing the type of talent this school's putting out. You know what I mean? And now we're seeing these guys in the combine, and no, this school is legit, and they're putting out NFL players. So that argument to me is like out the window. Two, Drew, I think you're absolutely right. That Texans game mattered. The guy was sitting on the
Really?
bench. He's young, and that absolutely mattered because if we don't win that game, we probably don't make the playoffs.
We don't make the playoffs if we win.
Right?
You wouldn't have.
Yeah, you're right. We don't make the playoffs.
And look what happened. And look
He-
what happened.
Yeah,
And
he's
you gonna tell me that's not a big game situation for him? Nah,
Right.
he had to put the pressure on. If I lose this, not only do
Listen.
I make myself look bad as my first start, we
Listen,
get put out the
okay,
playoffs.
Hold on. Time out. If you start Trey Lance against the Rams week 18 and forward, what comments do you have about Jimmy now? See, that's what you got to think about, because then you get to the point to where Jimmy got them that far. You know what I mean? And Trey Lance really didn't have to do much moving
Did
forward.
he really though? Because I mean, they played the Titans before they played the Texans, and
But
that
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 would be the
loss was
argument.
bad.
That would be the argument. That would be the argument, though. It really would
Yeah.
be. It would be the argument. Why do you bench a guy that got you there all the way? That's, even though we know that's not how it went, but the media knows how to spin things. They know how to make us argue against each other. They've been
Yeah,
doing it the whole season. We were
Well-
an empire divided.
Well, the media is going to tell us that our eyes and ears are lying to us, but they're agreeing with what the organization is seeing as well. Though, if Jimmy's that good, why are we moving up to get his replacement, and why are we trying to get rid of him?
I mean,
Hey,
are
my
they
guy,
really
I
agreeing
Hey,
gotta-
Mike,
with
I gotta
I was
head out.
about to say something to you. It's past 6:30
I
now,
gotta
so
head
go ahead,
out.
man.
All right,
Go ahead.
Mikey.
Go ahead, man.
Enjoy your day,
Hopefully,
night, buddy.
next time I talk to you guys, Jimmy's
Mike.
on a different team.
Yes.
All right, man.
I don't want you to be in the
I-
doghouse. I don't want to be in the doghouse, man.
Let us know how
Yeah,
it went,
man.
man. Let us know how everything goes.
Talk to you guys later.
Let him, Mike.
Details.
Let him, man.
Be safe, brother.
I don't want him
Be
in the
safe.
doghouse. I don't want him in the
Nah.
doghouse.
I don't want to be the reason.
Me either. I know it's
Yeah,
myself.
me
The reason
either.
why I don't want to be in there. No way. So
But no,
I just can't
honestly
wait.
though,
I can't wait. This shit's
like
all
you-
done. Can't wait.
you have
Drive me
a
nuts.
whole different conversation, man. If
Yeah.
Trey Lance takes over forward, because who's to say that? Who's to say that the organization is not the one telling the media to spin it the way they want to? So therefore, they look like the geniuses. They look like, it's crazy. We
Yeah.
don't know what really goes on behind these clubs.
don't.
Man.
So Nick says Carson Wentz also came from MD. That is correct. However,
Yeah.
Nick.
Hey, I was laughing at that
Hey.
comment like 2 seconds ago because he said you
People-
got to scout the individual. I
Right,
said, yeah, you're
right.
right. It's not the
Nick. All right, Nick the Kingsman, I get you, brother. But anyways, he was well on his way to.
Man, I'm finna watch that
MVP
movie
before he
tonight
got
while you
hurt.
playing. Matter of fact, let me look for it.
Hey
mean,
Nick, if
you
you
about to watch what?
I know Nick's never met Ron. Ron, meet Nick. Neither
What
I've
up,
never
Nick?
met before. So
They haven't. They have. Y'all haven't.
No,
no, I
that's
said they
right.
haven't. They haven't.
That's Nick, right? Nick the Kingsman.
And Nick and Minnie, you met him?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about Nick C. No, I'm sorry, the other one.
He
My bad.
haven't
No,
met Nick C. He haven't
No,
met
I know
Nick
That's
Nick.
who it was, that's who it
Yeah,
was.
I haven't
My
met.
bad.
Yeah, I know Nick.
Sorry. Nick
Yeah,
C.
that's why I know
anyone.
he's coming at us.
Yeah,
But
I
no,
don't
hey.
think either one of them saw him actually.
Right.
Met Nick C. Yeah, so sorry about that. My bad.
Hey,
No, that's all good.
Nick, I need you to draw up the contract, my friend. For that bet. Like, I think Ashley needs to know exactly what he has to do, not what he has to do, but
I got you, Nick.
how many.
Yeah, no.
When does he have to wear that Kittle jersey? I think that's what he really wants. I think that's what he's really worried about. Because he done gave up already before the damn season even started. He
Exactly.
just give me the damn jersey. I'll wear it. Like,
So Nick says you can't scout. You cannot scout the school. You got to scout the individual. Exactly. You can't look at the school, but you got to look at the players it's putting out, and it's got good talent. They're NFL players.
That comment goes back to what I've been talking about when I said it's certain schools produce certain players. So like if you're looking for a certain position, you go to a certain school that's gonna produce that's gonna give you that player you're looking for that you can mold into your scheme.
Just like we go to South Carolina, we go to the Gamecocks a lot.
For what? What do we go to them for? What position?
We got Debo. For defensive line is big. For physicality,
I know Oklahoma.
That's perfect, Ryan.
A lot of linebackers.
Yeah, South Carolina is. I mean, they like something the Gamecocks do over there, and I like them picking out of those schools because we got Debo, Contavious Street. I mean, Kinlaw we still don't know about, but we know why they're getting these dudes. These dudes are big, they're aggressive, they're powerful dudes.
LSU for DBs.
That's kind of DBU. LSU is kind of DBU, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I agree with him with Iowa being tight end, but LSU for DBs. So
I mean, they put on pretty good DBs, dude.
They put out some DBs. They put out the other DBs, man.
Except for was it Greedy?
I guess.
Greedy, listen, man. I gotta speak up for Greedy, man, because I was a fan at one point. What happened with Greedy is, man, it got to the NFL, and there's some people who it scares them. I feel like he was one of them players. He just got too scared of the NFL because when they took him and Grant Delpit, you got to remember the combo at LSU with them two was crucial. Greedy was interceptions. Grant had the big hits. Cleveland was like, all right, we're taking both of them. One started and the other one it was like shaky. It was like everybody was like, what happened to him? Dude's not playing the same. All of a sudden he got benched. Sometimes some people it's not for them. It's a fear. Like, oh man, I'm so worried if I can't have the same level of play from college to here, that everybody's going to down me if I can't play. And it's different receivers. That's a different wide receiver court from NFL to college, man. You can't cover them dudes the same and think I'm gonna get all these interceptions just the same.
Was it Darius Hayward Bay that had the operation or whatever?
Do what?
Was that him? Darius Hayward Bay, was he the one who? No, that was Greedy, wasn't it?
They had what?
It's a player that came that I can't remember if it was a receiver or a DB, but he had some kind of surgery around his heart area to where like he sat out for a while, or he almost didn't get drafted because of that.
I know who you're talking about. Nah, that's not Greedy. I know who you're talking about, but I can't remember that
because he went to the Raiders. That's why I'm asking, was it Darius Hayward Bay? It wasn't him, was it? Because he didn't even play long, bro. But yeah, I mean,
who's running backs for y'all? Who's running back university?
Oh, Florida State, Georgia. I mean, Southern boys, like Southern schools are running back you to me. Very, very, very frequently you'll find somebody like a JT or coming out of Wisconsin, was it Nebraska or something like that?
Yeah.
Very, very rarely. Like when you look at the Miami University, that's wide receiver you right there. That's wide out you.
I like Iowa. Iowa's good. I don't know if we talked about Iowa, but
he said Iowa's for tight ends.
Yeah, tight end you for Iowa.
And linemen too. And Iowa's pretty good at it. I like their scheme overall. It's a pro scheme.
Because Iowa has Kittle and Fant, don't they?
The Hawkeyes, man. Y'all seen
that? And they got another one coming out now.
Mm-hmm. Penn State's good for defense. Linebackers.
1 sec.
Okay.
Man, my Siri just be talking.
My
Siri just be talking. Ain't nobody say
Siri trying to join the conversation.
Yeah, she is. Mind your business.
Siri, give me a beer.
Morning and more the merrier.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm
what's
trying
up?
to see who Siri gonna tell us.
hey, to throw it back to what we were talking about though. So I looked up just for example, I looked up on PFF mock draft. First quarterback out that got is number 6 for Carolina, Malik Willis.
Hey,
Oh, so you don't even got to trade nothing.
no, I'm telling you, just sit where you're at and get him.
That's why I said they might go to the draft. When I was telling Mike, I said they might stick to the draft. So Jimmy might be just looking at the Colts, man.
I mean, I think we agree with that, though. I think we did say that that's about it because
No,
Carolina.
he was asking about Carolina. He said, would they be the option because they would be the better option for Jimmy? He was telling me they got a better chance. I said, nah, I think they'll go to the draft because, be honest, that is like the first pick that they're going to look at. And I mean, this dude.
I didn't even think that you didn't have to reach for him like that, really, till you just said that for real.
And he might buy the coach another couple years because he is a rookie. So because that guy's on a burner right now.
Check it, and then they don't got another. They got him at number 6, right? They don't got another quarterback pick until 20 for Pittsburgh, and that's Kenny Pickett. That's crazy. That's 6 to 20.
Mm-hmm. That's rare in the first round.
Ron, you was right, boy. 49ers was a year ahead of their time. They knew exactly what to do. Right. That's 6 to 20. Can you imagine if Trey would have stayed another year? It'd have been 1 to 6 to 20.
Yep.
1 to 6.
They're ahead of the pack in certain. Yeah, I mean,
Ryan, that's dope. That's dope, Ryan.
I wanted to show you that, guys, that earlier tonight before we went on air, but I wanted to show you on here. But since we're live and everything, I'll just do it like this. But it's not finished yet. It's not finished yet.
You gonna add more to it?
Yes, a lot more.
So Nick says,
and I love it.
I gotta turn my Alexa off when I'm on the show because all she says is she doesn't know that one in the background.
See, man, Alexa and Siri be trying to be nosy. That's why. Of course, you don't know that one. Stay out of my business.
I don't know
right?
that one. I don't know. Man, you know what? I got Alexa and Cortana set up, but matter of fact, no, I got that shit turned off. I'm good.
I can't do that AI stuff. Y'all, I don't know, man. That's scary to me.
Hey, Ross, I'm scared. I be sitting in the house and what else would you like? Rob, like, no, I'm not.
Right.
Bro, my whole house is almost a smart home, bro. I just need to go and get my thermostat, get my locks, and set everything up. Like, shoot,
I don't know about the whole house. That guy creep me out.
Nah, man, I'm country, bro. I stay country. Like,
hey,
I'm country also, Ron. I'm there already. I'm already there.
He go, it's hot in here.
Alexa,
man, turn it back up.
Alexa,
I still wear cowboy boots.
Alexa is like so fun. Bro, I got Alexa on my phone hooked up to my Echo at the crib. I be messing with people with the house, bro. I just turn on and just drop in on there and be like, what y'all doing? Hey, there you go. Who's there? Talk to me, bro. But like, I don't even gotta ring nothing, bro. Like, for real. And plus, if my son be at the house, I got it turned on to where like I could turn the volume up from my phone and call his name out from the living room to his room. And if his phone's not ringing, and he'll come out and start talking to me like we're on a phone conversation.
See, man, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. But I mean, but you know, for having a 13-year-old at home that be by himself most of the time, bro, that's he already know what's going on. Because if his phone ain't picking up, if I'm calling his phone and he's not ringing, hey, yo, Jordan, yes, like I'm in the house or something. We having a whole conversation while I'm at work.
That's a little weird for me.
Why don't you ask Alexa where Jimmy's getting traded to?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Nick. Ask that question for because Alexa's over there. I ain't trying to get up and go talk to her real quick.
Hey, it's gonna tell Nick. I don't know the answer.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was gonna say that. You're either going to say, 49ers.
Hey, then you gotta break Alexa after that. Alexa, you like, boom, hit her with the hammer.
But if she did say that, if she did say that, well, Jimmy G is being re-signed by the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh god,
Exactly. Thank you.
Boom,
Thank
boom,
you. yo.
boom.
out the
I mean,
window.
listen. If you slap Alexa or if you tossed her around, would that be considered domestic violence?
Well, hey, the first thing Alexa needs to learn is tell me what I want to hear.
Exactly. You supposed to be on my side. I bought you.
Right?
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
for real, dude. That's why I changed her name to Echo. I don't even call her Alexa, bro. I just say Echo. Talk to me, bro.
Now,
I'm trying to
man,
change the voice too. What's up?
Hey, that's the weirdest part.
All of your,
You change the
I want to
voices.
get all your opinions on this since I sent you that text message. Now, should I put red on the red, gold on the gold, or make it like our sign?
You should go ahead and just keep it with the sign.
Okay, that's all I was going to ask you. Is the reason why. Yep. Like,
I was
my
about
wife
to
was
say.
like-
I was about to tell you that.
and my wife's probably watching her now. Let her know what that means. Reason why it's universal. That way she knows.
I mean, you just got to look at it. It just plain and simple. It's the 49ers red and gold. That's all it is. Just the inverted gold being red and red being gold. That's all.
She'll get that.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
all. That's all it is. It's just the colors.
But I love it though. I do.
Hey, and I actually though I'm kind of glad she asked that question because you got to think about how many other people are asking that. Why is the red and gold and
A lot of
red
people
like?
probably asking it. A lot of people are
Yeah.
asking it.
Y'all want to know something? I ain't even noticed that. I did not notice that.
I
didn't
know
notice
the first hour, first minute actually.
I'm looking at it like, yo, why is it? What?
Yeah, I just inverted it, bro. It's like when you think, you know, gold being in the red letter being in the gold, while the gold being in the red is just different. Just want to mix and match it out there.
So you think
That's
I should
all.
do this like the sign? I should do like the sign then.
Yeah, because
Or
you
it's like
look at it. If your wife is asking questions about why is it like that, think about how many other people you can attract on the street asking
And
you
explain
why
the
is
same
that
way.
like this. Yeah, it's a 49er thing. That's all it is.
Cool.
Just wanted to be different. Just so you know, that's all
I got you,
colors,
man.
red and gold.
I got you, man.
Like you could twist it. You can just twist it however you want to twist it, as long as it goes back to being 49ers related.
Now, did it feel good not talking about Jimmy for the last 5 minutes?
And why the hell you even brought his ass up?
Why did you even do that, Ryan?
Yo, look, I was gonna lay off Jimmy until this dude just tweeted me right now. He's a
Oh my
this
god!
guy's hold up, let me tell you real quick.
Oh God, you
This
traded did he?
guy is what's Jimmy G's butt.
What?
And his Twitter handle is his name is, let me call this guy out real quick. Jimmy G's butt, thanks for everything. And he took the time out of his day just to tell me, nah, I'm so not following assholes. What's wrong with these people, bro?
I don't even get the damn tweet.
Right. Someone really goes out and calls himself Jimmy G's butt. Thanks for everything. Wow.
Hey man, they got issues.
You
That's
know
all.
what,
They got issues.
forget that.
I mean,
What's that
Forget
nonsense?
that. Forget that.
I
Forget
just
that.
said laugh out
Forget
loud.
that.
Okay, buddy. I don't know.
I'm about to go get me some more drink. I need some more soda in my system.
Do you think,
or
man?
maybe
Do you
another
think,
Red
man?
Bull.
What do you
But
think, man?
you know what? I am so glad that I'm happy. First off, I'm happy for George Kittle. I said that was the only way he was going to stay with the Niners if he restructured. I like George Kittle. I have no problem with George Kittle. Everybody knows that I said trade George Kittle because of his damn contract and his usage for the last 2 years. But
Nah, I didn't feel that way, man. I felt like you was a George Kittle hater.
You feel what?
I felt you was a George Kittle hater, man. I didn't like
No,
that.
I love Kittle. I love Kittle. Don't get me wrong, bro. I love Kittle. I was
love him
one of the
enough to
first
trade
to
him?
tell you. Listen. It's a
You was trying to
business
trade
at
him.
the end of the day. It's a business at the end of the day, bro. if we can get rid of Roger Craig, Jerry Rice, Joe Money, if we can get rid of those guys, who the hell is George Kittle? Why is he so damn special that we couldn't get rid of him if we had to? Why
'Cause
we
it's a
can't
new
get
era.
rid of why we can't get rid of Deebo Samuels a year earlier than if we have to? I'm not saying that we got to, but when you look at the money that they was finna pay pay Bosa, pay Deebo, and now they might have to pay Deebo a little bit more because I just read somewhere that if I'm Deebo Samuel, I take no less than 20.6. You feel me? So restructuring his contract, I felt like that was the only way that he was going to stay on that team because there was so much money to go around, and what they paid Kittle for, he was just not being utilized like that. But since he did restructure, and since I have met the 85 Club, damn, I'm so happy, boy. Because I'm so damn happy that I met them guys because they keep me relevant when it comes to George Kittle, man. I mean,
You an honorary member, bro.
I am an honorary member from across the seas, but I'm gonna talk my trash about it.
Look, man, the only way I would trade George Kittle or even think about trading George Kittle is if he ain't getting with the program and it's obvious, which I highly doubt.
That was a big thing for me too. Now I didn't feel like he was Team Lance.
Hey, I got some breaking news, guys.
What is it, man?
No, you don't. No, you don't.
As of Monday, they said Tyrann Mathieu will start hearing offers.
As of Monday?
As of Monday, he said he will start hearing offers.
So what? He was on vacation? Is that what it was?
Yeah, he's in Pittsburgh right now.
Oh, he just chilling.
Yeah, he's with his family in Pittsburgh.
I mean, like, damn, Mike Gesicki signed the franchise tag while he wasn't on where? Over across the waters. That man went and took a vacation real quick on the island somewhere, bro, and you see him signing a franchise tag.
Well, I guess he wanted to take a full vacation. He said as of Monday, he will start hearing offers. So
we know it ain't gonna be the Bucks.
We see that now. And they got Logan Ryan.
The Bulls are on, Drew, just so you know. The Bulls are on.
Oh, yeah. I was about to get to Ryan about that.
They playing the Suns. Who's up?
Yeah, Ryan.
What's up, man?
Oh, yeah. Let me go get me something to drink.
I know.
Yeah, Ryan, let's go.
It's gonna be a tough one.
Hey,
I really think
bring
it is,
it.
but
Listen,
Let me
this is a prove it right now. If we don't win this one, man, that's not gonna look good. Like they said, we only got 2 wins against teams that's better than us.
Drew,
this whole season.
I don't care where we're at in the standings. I don't care if we're number 1, number 8. As long as we make the playoffs.
Yeah, I want to make the playoffs, but at the same time, when we go against these teams, if we only got 2 wins against teams that's better than us, we're gonna get past the first round and then struggle.
I get it.
The Bulls are who we thought they were.
Hey, Ron, watch your mouth.
Right. Injuries, man. I tell you, injuries do shit. I'm telling you.
Let me go ahead and go on mute.
Injuries do shit. Good, man. Good. Yeah, injuries do shit, Drew. They do, man. I'm telling you. What happened to our Niners? 2020? Yeah, look at our Niners. All the injuries, all the COVID shit. Exactly.
Yeah, it's tough.
Hey, Mav, can you still hear me? I don't know if you can hear me now. I wanted to get your honest opinion about this now. For all of you, should I share that? Should I show that live? The decal?
Not yet.
No. Okay. No wait. No, till it's done. Till it's done.
Yep. Share it till you got the finished product.
Yeah. I figured. Hopefully, it'll be finished by Sunday. Hopefully, I did all myself. To me, actually, my wife's actually the one who picked out the letters.
Sorry, bro.
She's the one who did that. She picked that out, and then she helped me put it on.
Now, what did she really think about it, though? Besides asking you the question, what does it mean? Like, what did she think about it?
No, no, she knew what it was for what it was for. That because it was a straight line on letters and stuff. She read it. I said to her one night when I think we didn't go on show that night, and I asked her. I go, "Hey, babe, go on, because I ordered from Amazon, of course, because that's where we always go with anyway. When Amazon got it done, I said, check out the lettering, pick out the one you like, and I'll take yours. So I really don't want. There's too many freaking options. So she picked that one. She screenshot it. She gave it to me. And said, "This one I like, man." It's like, okay, I'll roll with it. I like it. It's nice. So ordered it, got it here. Took us maybe 15, 20 minutes to put it on. I tell you right now, it's pretty hard doing because she had a scraper to use for the behind of it. So when you're peeling it off.
Oh, well, hell, you know what? Damn you, Ryan. Shout out to Ryan's wife. the real genius behind the podcast.
Dude, she has a metal scraper and plus she has a plastic scraper together. She took the metal one off and used the plastic one to rub it on underneath. It was awesome how she did it. And I think it looks amazing. It looks amazing. But it was like a lot better after it's done, I'm telling you.
Hey, you know what? I commend you, Ryan. Not too much. Not too many of us got handy dandy wives, bro. Like for real. We gotta go out there and do shit. I said.
She works 2 jobs and she works as a cook. So.
Oh man, shout out, bro. Like for real.
Yeah.
Big shout out.
Charlie's and Denny's.
Hey, Nick said, leave King George.
Oh!
Would you cut out the shenanigans already?
Bro, listen, that's the whole fun about it. Like, you gotta, that's the whole fun about it. Nobody else is gonna talk about Kittle.
Man, what'd you do today to Paul? He was going off on something.
Oh, no. See, the thing about it is that's how me and Paul started off the whole ordeal with the 85 Club. Like,
was your trade proposal, right?
Yes, because when I mentioned that and then when
it was tongue in cheek, right, Mav? It was tongue in cheek.
Dude,
it was tongue in cheek.
When we first met, that was the first thing came out of his mouth towards me was Jordan Kittle and all that. I was like, wait, damn, what I do? What did I do? Come to find out, I had pissed off a whole damn club over there in the UK. I was like, oh, I'm somewhat of a celebrity now. So let me keep going with this shit. That's all it was, man. It was just a trade proposal, bro. But the good thing is, like, no matter how much I talk about it, when it comes to the realization, though, you kind of understand what I mean by that. It's nothing personal about it, but I'm looking at the business side of it. Like, I say that about any player. Like, Aldon Smith, for example, I go with him. I was asked so many questions about this guy, like, damn, do we keep him? Do we keep him? First off, bro, we done had this man on the team for like, 3-4 years, and he's only played like half a season every year, whether it was an on the field situation or off the field situation. He couldn't give me a full season. So why am I going to invest in that? He's a great player, talented. I don't care about his skills at this point. I want people that's going to be there to suit up with the rest of these guys day in, day out, and go to war. I'm okay if you miss a day or two. You see what I'm saying? Put it this way, a game or two. I'm okay with that. But missing the whole season for off the field stupidity or on the field injuries, or matter of fact, it was more suspensions that killed me with Aldon Smith. That did it for me. Send his ass off. I don't care where he goes now. I'm dead serious, bro. But then when I go back and look at all these great players, 49er greats, I should say, that Bill Walsh himself selected and got rid of, it's been a culture. It's been a 49ers culture for the longest. So why am I getting away from that? You see, if I call myself a true 49er and I know about that piece of them, why do I get away from that? I gotta kind of stick with it because that's how we've always been. Regardless on how many changes that we have gone through, what we have done in, the future. But it's one key thing that's always been part of. Get rid of them a year early before a year too late. That's been part of the 49ers culture since Bill Walsh. He implemented that, bro. That is the Bill Walsh system. Even Belichick runs through that system.
You think the time is now for Kittle then, is what you're saying, or it's next year?
No, I mean, listen, he's restructured. His contract been restructured, right?
Right.
So He's not eating up no chunk. So you can keep Kittle for as long. Kittle could retire a freaking 49er. That they made it to the point to where he can retire a 49er. And that's what I liked about it. You see what I mean? But had he said no about restructuring that contract, then I would have been on that bandwagon. Bro, go ahead, man. He better show up, because if he's not helping that kid, then why am I paying him all this money for? I'm going to pay him what he's worth. I'm going to pay him what his market is telling me to pay him, but I want to stretch it out. I want to give him that opportunity to retire with my organization. And that's just what they did. And I'm happy for that. I am thankful for that, because now doing that, or matter of fact, who knows? He probably did it to help out his boy Jimmy.
The irony in that, right?
I'm trying to tell you, because they had to clear that cap space to keep Jimmy's 27 mil still on the book, even till January 1st. So he did it so quick. We don't know which quarterback he did it for. We don't know if he did it for himself. We don't know if he did it for Trey. We don't know if he did it for Jimmy, nor do we know if he did it to actually be with the organization for a long time. But the fact of the matter is, it's done. George Kittle could be a 49er for a long time coming, unless the 49ers and George Kittle come to a mutual agreement on going somewhere else. But if that's never coming to talk about, then yes, Kittle will retire 49er, point blank.
Can't argue with it. Really can't.
Because, I mean, we've got rid of some great players for way less, bro.
So I think we got other players that are bigger issues, like McGlinchey, D Ford. Look, I'm still stuck on Ebucum. Okay, I really am. But he doesn't count. He doesn't count. It's not a big hit towards the dead cap. But we got to do something about McGlinchey, because it don't sound too good with that dude.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I like Bucom. I like him. And the other one you just said. What was the other one you just said? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's a good question. What can we do about So we picked up his 5th-year option. And his injury doesn't sound like he's recovering too good. I mean, we haven't heard much from him.
No, he should be it's 2 of them that's injured. One of them should be ready by OTA. I think it is McGlinchey. Yeah,
McGlinchey's $10.8 million towards the cap this year. And George Kittle, after restructuring, is $7 million. 7.6 million.
Between him and D Ford, was it D Ford? They just restructured.
Yeah, D Ford's too. D Ford is down at 7.2
He saved
million.
like 4. Yeah, they saved like 4 mil from him, and then what? Almost 18 mil from Kittle, or something like that. Or is it altogether? It was 18 mil.
And they can still restructure Jimmy Ward, which is 12.9 million. And then McGlinchey's right under that. So
yeah, see, it's a lot of questioning, bro.
You saw the message, right, from Drew?
No.
He just texted out. He did.
I'm on an Android, so I'll probably get it 5 minutes from now.
I'm an Android too.
Oh, well, I'm on a West Coast, so I'm delayed more.
Want me to tell you what he said or no? Up to you
What
guys.
did he say?
He said, "My whole computer just crashed. Frozen bad. Tell fellas have a good one. I'll catch up with you guys through text. I'm sorry, through text.
Cool.
Bet. He probably just text you, because I damn sure ain't get the text either.
Yeah. He just texted me.
Yeah, I didn't get anything either.
My
What
bad.
else
Sorry,
we got,
guys,
Ryan?
sorry. Okay, I had a picture up saved for you guys. I'm gonna put it up right now. Might as well do it. Yeah. There we go. Let me make sure it's all set up first. I got it. Come on. A little faster. Go. I don't know if you want to talk about that or not, but Mostert and DJ Jones.
Yeah, I know
or-
how I feel about that one.
I don't know.
I know it was gonna hit you hard, Ron. If I put
Well,
that
I
up,
didn't like the move at all. It's just
I got you.
I didn't think. Yeah, I think. But then again, you guys say that that's what he wanted to play for McDaniel.
Yeah.
I guess there's nothing really you can do. I mean, if that's where he wants to go, that's where he wants to go. But for what he signed for what he signed for, I honestly think it's a bigger hit than most people would agree with, because I mean, he was our top back. So now it's putting us in a situation where, Elijah's going to be the top guy. But I was really looking forward to Mostert and Elijah, because I'm still not sold on Sermon or Hasty or anybody below that. So
Hold on a second. I'm sorry, bro. Like
go ahead, man.
the Broncos are being very, very sneaky. If y'all didn't see this about them signing backup quarterback Josh Johnson, and then flying under the radar with Alex Singleton to a 1-year contract. Bruh, they're being sneaky.
I just think I don't know.
I gotta
man.
show you this, guys. I gotta show you this.
What is it?
I don't know if you can see it or not. Damn, my green screen's on. That's why. Shit. Sorry, my bad, guys. I'll turn my green screen off because it ain't working right anyway. Hold on 1 second. Turn everything off. There you go. Should be able to see it now. It's off. See if I can center it.
Yo, who did
Wow.
that? Yo, who did that?
Wow.
That guy right there.
Here,
Right
hey, send that to me so I can retweet it to that Jimmy G's butt guy.
I had to show that. I'm sorry.
That's awesome.
I'll share it to you guys.
Wait, John Clayton? ESPN John Clayton?
Yeah.
That's who died?
No.
Bro, that's what I'm reading right now. My friend of 22 years, John Clayton, died. He was one of those colleagues who was not always eager to help, but he was above and beyond. He took his work seriously with all his files.
No.
And
John Clayton passed.
Not himself. Rest in peace to a gentleman and a Hall of Famer. Is that him? Is that John Clayton I'm thinking about?
Yeah, John
Really?
Clayton. Yeah. Wow.
He only stayed at Marriott's, and even if ESPN placed him at another hotel, and he would probably been.
I sent to you guys. Obvious, actually. Obvious in group chat. I'm sorry. I had to show that. That was funny.
Wow.
I guess you guys are done with this one. So
Okay, Mom, I'm finished with my segment.
I know I have a couple of them here, I think. Yo, I had to show this one, dude. Oh my
8
god.
minutes ago, bro. I didn't even know. I didn't what this came like when he put this out.
I just saw the tweet of Mayfield sitting in the classroom with a teacher. How to be an adult for beginners.
Yeah, when I saw that night, I looked at his highlight. I mean, damn. That's a good sign, though. I like that. I do.
Who was Charvarius Ward?
Yep.
Did y'all see him at the press conference when he was like, "Man, y'all be asking questions."
I watched the pressure. I did. I watched it today.
Thank you. Finally, somebody called those reporters out.
Oh my god, man.
Yo, they be asking questions, man. I'm like, bro, let me ask questions, cause really. So, a lot of people. I mean, I think we're always split on everything, but some folks didn't really like this signing, and I'm just like, nah, man. I think a few folks said we overpaid on him, but because they were saying that he was just equivalent to what Mosley's production is. Yeah, that one. That is hilarious. Yep.
I don't know if you read the small letters or not.
God, is that Jimmy teaching Baker? Man, my God.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
My God, boy. Hey, leave Baker alone, man.
Yo, that is Jimmy, ain't it?
Rita
Yeah.
Oak. Shout out to you, Rita Oak. You are killing it on that. You
Yeah,
are.
Rita. Oh, good
You ain't
tweet.
see the tweet. You ain't see the tweet I posted about the Browns when they picked up Deshaun Jackson. How they acting right now?
Nah.
Or I think I got the other one. I ain't got this one. Yeah, that was a good pickup though,
That's,
Travis
that's,
Ward.
that's the give I put up about Deshaun Watson.
Damn. Oh yeah, I saw that earlier. I saw that one earlier. Yeah. I think I had. Do I have the other one or is that updated one? I know I have the other one too, don't I? Yeah, it's right here. Let me see. Oh yeah, they updated it. Never mind. I'll send it to my message. I will show you guys. Hold on 1 second. Come on, go back to. There you go. I'll show you guys real quick.
Ray McLeod. How y'all feel about that?
Oh. Yeah.
Yo, man, I love that signing. I'm sorry. I'm so glad we got a good returner. We needed it badly, yo. When's the last time we had a good returner anyway? What year was it? Makes you think. Makes you think. That makes you think. Yeah, it makes you think. See that?
No, it makes you think about Kyle Williams. Terrible.
Yeah.
return.
Yeah. Kyle Williams. Oh, please. Don't do that to me.
Yeah. When was the
The
last time we
Giants.
had a good kick returner?
Thank you. Oh God.
I think it was probably Ted Ginn.
Yeah,
Junior?
I would say him too. I would say him. Yes. Thank you, Junior. Here we go, guys. It's an update everyone too. I'll share it to you guys that we can all can see.
Was it Ted again?
What that?
Mhm.
Yeah, it was probably 10 again. That's what I can think of right now.
That's crazy. I don't even
Let's
remember
go
him being
back to
on the
90s.
team.
Back to 90s.
Yeah, he was with Harbaugh.
For like
Yeah,
what?
11 and
What?
12. Here you go. That's the updated one right now.
Nah, he was
Gains and
with us.
losses. Gains and
So
losses.
look at the gains. So Ward, Ray McLeod, Oren Burks, and Hassan Ridgeway. So Ward corner. Ray, I think he's gonna be more than just a returner. I think they're gonna use him as like they did Gabriel back over there in Atlanta. Oren Burks, special teams, and I think we're missing Colts. The Colts guy George, the safety from the Colts, he's not on here, so this is not updated. But
Oops,
Hassan
my bad.
Ridgeway is
Sorry.
kind of similar to DJ Jones.
Look, so far right now, as far as I can see, I'm not worried about what we lost just because of what we're gaining right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. Another guy actually, he updated it. It was on his comment. He updated it. My bad. Sorry, guys. Jeez, we didn't realize that even. Oops.
So
Whoops.
I think the only one that I probably
There you go.
Who's gonna be helping Charvarius Ward? That's what I want to know. Because I mean, he's gonna have to give up a lot of plays in order to make some big splashes.
Wrong way. Sorry,
He's gonna
guys.
give up
What do you mean
yards.
that?
So
Ah, damn it. Sorry, guys.
who's on that side to help him out?
Here it is.
At safety?
Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Updated
Yeah.
version. Here it is.
Because
Well, they,
if I'm not mistaken, if you bring in who I'm talking, Ufunga,
yeah.
if you bring him in, you got to slide Jimmy over. And
So-
does Ward stay on the field? No, Ward comes off the field. Charvarius comes off the field, if I'm not
No.
mistaken.
No, so
Is he still
Charvarius will he stays
Thank you,
at
Nick. Thank you,
corner.
Nick. Thank you, Kingsman. Thank you,
Yeah.
Kingsman.
So
King Game
Charvarius, I think Ward and Mosley are going to be the starting corners. And then we have Jimmy Ward at safety. To me, Hufanga is a box safety.
But if you
But he
bring
was
him
a
in,
rookie.
somebody comes off the field.
Not in nickel, you take a linebacker out. So in nickel, you can have Hufanga, you can have Ward, the two Wards on there, and you can have Mosley. And then I think they're banking on Tarvarius Moore to replace Tart because those are interchangeable. I mean, Jimmy Ward and Tart. I mean, you can flop them, you can flip them. So unless they're going after Honey Badger, I don't know. But right now, I mean, they still have Tarvarius Moore that was injured last year at practice. He was the one that got injured, and they canceled all of whatever they canceled practices, and they were like, "We're done, no more. Everybody go home."
You talking about Chavez last year?
Yeah, Tarvarius Moore.
Oh,
Did anybody pick up Travis Laundry yet or no? Do you remember?
nah, he's still.
Yeah, the 49ers had innocent former Browns Travis Laundry. Not Laundry. Sorry. How do you say his
The
name?
receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah, Landry.
Yeah, nobody's picked him up yet.
So the 49ers have interested in it. But that was a day ago, so I don't know what's going on now. So that was a day ago. It's right yesterday.
I'm looking for the for like the setup because I seen it. That's why I made that. That's why I said that. Can't remember where I see that at.
I love hearing this and listening to this. The Seahawks are now in complete rebuilding mode. We explain at Seattle.com. That's funny. Jeez.
Yeah, it looks, man. You know what? The more and more you look at that defense, man, you got to really wait to see how the 49ers themselves are going to set it up because I mean, I could sit here and do all type of different scenarios and still don't come out with what I'm expecting them to come out with.
Just 3 hours ago, yes, Jimmy to Houston Texans.
Yeah, I seen that crap too.
Yo, I didn't realize if Kerry Hyder got released from Seahawks.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that either. Damn. Wow. Yeah, but it all depends what he wants and how do you want to deal with it. That's, man, I tell you. I don't even know how good he was even with us because I know for a fact that. What's that?
No, I'm looking at depth chart. I need the 2022 depth chart. It looked like they don't even got it up there yet.
People are trying to sell Jimmy as all the other ones. Got him jersey in with the Panthers, Colts, Seahawks. Jeez. I got you, man. If you want to cut out, man, you go ahead, bro.
Yeah, Phyllis, I got to go
Okay.
take care of this boy. You
Yeah.
guys have a good night, man.
I'm about to go knock myself out in a few minutes too. So
Got you, man.
Have a good night, Phyllis.
All right, see you tonight, man. See you.
All right, man.
So,
Later.
catch you tomorrow, Ryan.
Yeah, I'm gonna close out anyway.
I
All
bet.
good. All right. I'll see you later, man. All right.
Be safe.
Yeah, man. Be safe too, man. All right. I didn't got my green screen on, but I guess you all can tell by this wonderful but beautiful logo we have up here. So that is our show for tonight. Of course, let me see here. Go through who I want to thank. Of course, I want to thank my crew. Of course, thank you so much. Let me see here. Hold on. I know it wasn't going to be a long one tonight because people got stuff to do in their lives, so it's all good. That's how it is, you know. But I want to thank Maverick, Ron, and Mike and Drew for coming up here and doing your thing. Thank you guys very much. All right. So, give me 1 second here, guys. Let me do this the right way. I know I messed up a little bit last time, but I got it going though. Don't worry. There you go. So, and then of course, I want to give definitely a shout out to Peter and Chuck. All right. Give a shout out to you guys. And of course, give a shout out definitely to the guys in the comments. Nick the Kingsman. Thanks for your comments, Nick, man. Thanks for staying up. Hope you're feeling better, bud. Hope we will see you tomorrow night. All right. And of course, Pamela Queen, Ryan in the panel. Thank you very much, Pamela. Thank you very much. And of course, Drew's friend next door, Daryl Turner. Thank you very much for your comments. Thank you very much. Thank you. And I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. Well, thank you very much. And I just want to thank everybody. And of course, we'll be back on the Red and Gold 24/7 on Monday, but it won't be from here. It'll be on my phone because I forgot to tell the guys that I'm going to do our show on Monday night at work because I had switched from Thursday to Friday, or I'm sorry, Thursday to Monday. So I'm working Monday night, but we will have a show still. You just won't get the theme song because I can't do that on that phone. So basically, I'll just pop everybody in like usual and do my stuff. So basically, we will still have a show though on Monday night around 9 p.m. or so, around there. So basically, I just want to thank everybody for coming in here and do your thing. 2 people are watching from, I think it's Twitch and YouTube, or 3 people. So I thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much. So, all right. So basically, that's all I got to thank. And like I always say, guys, go out with a bang. And then please tune in 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow afternoon. The Faithful Empire will be here. Okay? The Faithful Empire. All right? They'll be back. So Faithful Empire tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern. All right? And of course, the UK, it is 8 p.m. All right? So, and we'll go out with bang like I always do. All right? Okay, here we go, guys. We'll see you when we see you. And make sure I have it all set up right. Hope I do. I do. I got it all set up. And we see you when we see you, guys. Like I always say, keep the faith. Never lose hope. Later on, guys. Later.